Ooh, 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 ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Zenla Zone Zero lovers, enjoyers, and angels of delusion enthusiasts, welcome back. We are back continuing our drip marketing coverage, which is what I've realized is going to be a long drip marketing coverage now because we've had pre-Suna coverage, which is like a lot of the songs that came out. We have Suna coverage. We now have Aria coverage. We're going to have more live streaming coverage, and then we're going to have Nangang coverage as well. So I think overall, the Angels of Delusion honestly are jam packed full of content. So we are here for Aria, but we're not just reacting to the characters anymore because Angels of Delusion, like I said last reaction, is really not just character stuff. It's like its own thing, which hopefully going forward they keep doing, but they're probably not going to do every time. Same thing I'm saying with the actual characters, but we'll get into that. So, a lot of the stuff for Angels of Delusion, I'm pretty much going to repeat from a lot of my older stuff, but there's always something new, hopefully, to add. But anyway, today we're going to be going over Aria's EP, Angel Loading. I didn't think there was going to be any more EPs, and I'm honestly shocked they're creating even more music for the Angels of Delusion. I reacted to all the other EPs, and this is where I don't remember if they were specifically any angels in particular. Oh, excuse me, and this is where we can kind of check here as well. So the music we've reacted to was, oh god, where the fuck is it? It was Turn Heartbeats into Tempo, Redreaming Angel, which I extremely like. I have that on my phone. It's actually so good. But yeah, that was actually just for Angels of Delusion. It wasn't for a specific character. Suna herself didn't get an EP, but Aria did. So even though this is for Angels of Delusion and Aria, it's also something that every character, not every character, some characters usually get anyway. But I'm glad Aria got it. So, following the theme of the Angels of Delusion music, most of it I don't think I hate any of it, honestly. I think I like most of it. I love some of it. Like Redreaming Angel is probably my favorite. It sounds very like glitch, hyper pop, future bass esque. I don't really know the genres too well, but it sounds very futuristic and very just like almost like a Blue Archive song, if anyone knows that. Which, you know, if you're a gacha of or if you're a gacha player of one game, you're a gacha player of probably a lot of them. But this is where just Arya in general, I think like I said before, I can't name any angel in specific that's my favorite. I have my problems with each of them, and ironically enough, in the actual lore of the game, I really don't care for their lore at all. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I think their story is kind of cringe. It's whatever. It's okay, I guess, but it's really just if you like K-pop, if you like idols, or if you like just indie like artists, I guess. Which I do, but not like the girl bands like this, because it's a cutthroat world out there for them. But anyway, aside from the actual in-game lore and story, I think they're hitting it out of the park with this shit, right? And who knows how much people actually care about the in-game story because I think most people would agree Zenless's story is not the greatest one in the world. But hopefully after 2.0 it gets better. But moving back to Arya here, Arya is pretty unique amongst the angels. I think Suna is the shy one at all times. Arya is the confident one and the nice one, almost like the mom of the group and like the level-headed one. Although she can get nervous at times too, and somehow Nangong is the leader, even though she's the troublemaker. So there's that. But Arya obviously has the dual persona of being a robot. That's very prevalent in her lore. It's a very big plot point, one I'm not particularly too fond of, but it's a unique thing, and her robot form is hella thick. I won't go too much into talking about Arya's other stuff here because this is mostly about the EP, this is about the music. So, meta wise, she's actually ending out really good. Look wise, I like all of their looks, and there's been controversy with their outfits as well. They're saying they're sexualizing minors, and I mean, it goes into that realm for sure. And again, I don't want to speak too much on that, at least not in the EP video. But all I gotta say is Blue Archive exists and Brown Dust 2 exists. And Fate exists. Games where they sexualize minors a lot more and show a lot more off. Anyway, let's see how good this music is going to be. Like I said, so far, I don't hate any of their songs. There's some of their songs I think are like nostalgic from the 2000s. Some of their songs are very future based, electronic, futuristic esque, which I love. Redreaming Angel. And then we're gonna see what this one is. Now, going off of Aria's last reaction we did, Arya's last reaction was really good. I love the star theme, and as much as I think they're cringe in the story, I do like their theme. Like the colors, the theme, the pink, the stars, everything, especially the stars, I'm a sucker for. So anyway, let's go forward. Let's see this music video. Let's give our opinion, and let's see how good it is. Let's begin. Oh! So the graphics are definitely more chibi. Oh shit, she's in her robot form. Oh, Nengang was thinking. Oh, she's computing. Bro, they got their feet out. Oh my god. Look, Aria has to be the mom of the group. Oh! Oh shit, what's going on? What the fuck? Why did Nangang look like that? This looks like some Powerpuff shit. What the? They got the police called on them? What the? What the hell? She's cheering them on. Bro, they have to sell this shit. Why is Yuyuan like arresting them again? Oh. This almost sounds like some Miku type stuff. Oh god. Oh, damn, they're getting hate. Again, they dealt with this in the main story too. Ooh. Yo, this reminds me of Digimon. Holy shit. This reminds me of like a 2000s Digimon movie. Oh, the firewall's preventing them. No angels. What the fuck? Bruh.
You know, our real selves aren't that calm and collected. But the three of us stumbling
Oh
together,
my god.
that's kind of fun too, right?
I'm not gonna lie, and this is one of the issues I've noticed, right? So there's a lot of things to say about this right here, but one of the issues I've noticed, especially with Zenless, like in the English version, a lot of characters, Aria, Bonway, when any character's talking on a phone in the story, most of the time they forget to add like the voice effect of like them on the phone and them being a robot. But regardless, that's just a thing I've noticed more because I kind of got shocked hearing Aria's voice. I'm like, oh shit, it's robotic. Because again, most of the time in the story in English, it's not robotic. They forget the filter. But yeah, wow. So one of the reasons why I started laughing while watching this video is sometimes like this looks so this looks so weird if like people see this and then they see me, right? Now, overall, I don't even know where to start with this shit now. What did I think? This is where this is going to be a little interesting. So, partially I liked it. Now, I don't mean to say it's bad because I don't think Hoyo really has any bad trailers or bad EPs. Now, is there ones I don't like and I don't vibe with? Yes. This one is really just like weird. Now, the biggest thing I thought of is like, wow, I am a 27-year-old man, and if someone were to walk in on me and they saw me looking at this shit, how would I even explain this, right? So that's number one, and that just made me start cracking up because some of the stuff in gotcha games is obviously etchy. It's obviously a little fan servicey, sure, right? I forgive them. But at a certain point, it's like, what the fuck even is this? And I always say this: gotcha games have everything, well, not everything, but most themes checked out, right? If you stay on a gotcha game long enough, you're gonna find a theme that you probably enjoy because they hit so many. They're broad. And if people couldn't tell, I'm not in love with the idol theme. I actually don't really care about K-pop, about idols, about all this shit. Although I do like some of their songs, surprisingly. This is where this trailer itself, to kind of hone in here, because we're kind of speaking a little broadly here. Visually, I actually, the colors I always like. I like vibrant colors, but the actual models for the characters and how chibi it was, and this is going to sound very weird, but I think there's like good chibis, and then I think there's like lazy bad chibis. I actually low key think I don't like these chibis. I don't know if I'd call them lazy, but I think it's just not a style of chibi I like because there is different styles of chibi. The same way there's different styles of electronic music, there's different styles of chibi as well. In terms of the actual music, this is where I doubt the actual EP when it releases is going to sound like this. I think what really made this bad was the fact that they had a lot of talking in it from the characters. Also, I don't know why they had their feet out, but they had a lot of talking from the characters in this. And obviously, I hope that's not going to be in the actual EP, but for the parts where it was the actual EP, I actually think I didn't really think it was that good to me. Is it good in general? Yeah, a lot of what Hoyo makes is high quality. Sadly, I have to admit that. But this is where this song in particular, it really sounds and feels to me like they're trying to maybe, I don't want to say copy, but reference Vocaloid, where obviously Aria is a robot, she sounds robotic, but I just don't think this one sounds too good. And let's hear a little bit more of it again, right? Like I definitely don't hate it, right? Like the background music and the general just like non-lyric part of it, I actually like somewhat. I don't love it like Redreaming Angel. Redreaming Angel to me is peak. But I think it's just the theme they're singing, the way it sounds so high pitched, and especially with like kind of how much Arya's voice is like going through, and it's again, it really reminds me of Vocaloid, but I would say overall it's not really crazy to my liking, honestly. Like I feel like it just number one got ruined by the voices. I think it's too much. I think it's pushing too hard towards things, and despite it looking really weird that I'm watching it, I'm a 27-year-old man. I think it's okay, but it definitely wasn't for me. And we've had other EPs that are like that too, and that's honestly fine. But I mean, like, okay, see, this is cute. Like, I like this part, but earlier in the beginning, it feels like they were like not this chibi. It's weird. In terms of like the whole story thing too, this is nothing new, by the way. Like again, this is very much in the campaign. I like how Zhu Yuan kept coming and kept like dealing with them. I think that was funny, and obviously they were scared out their mind, but it pretty much shows nothing really new. We see they're kind of still indie, they're struggling. They have cute art though. Again, it really reminds me of like some Powerpuff Girls bullshit, but in terms of the actual song, like this part here, the voice is just I think it's just terrible. It's like old school, like Gen 1 synthesizer Miku, and that shit did not sound too good most of the time, but it's like there's definitely parts I think that don't sound good. There's parts that do, but because they mix it in, and especially with the voice too, it's like I didn't really care for this one. This is to me one of the weaker ones. Still good, not my liking, and visually and everything else. Despite me liking some of it, I think I also disliked a decent amount of it, but not enough to call it bad. But either way, that's it for that one. I mean, it's definitely a weird one too, and that's fine. Not everything needs to be great. Not everything needs to be definitely liked by me. It's not going to, but in terms of actual rolling for the Angels, has this changed my opinion? No. I'm really hoping to just breeze by Arya and Nangong potentially, and just see because the biggest problem is I have Suna, and if I have Suna, I might as well try a little bit to go for Arya. Also because I want an ether main DPS besides Yishuan. And if I have Aria at that point, I probably should get Nangong. But that's how they get you, man. That's how they get you. So, best thing I could do is skip Aria and Nangong because it seems like Suna can really just function on her own as a Ye Shunguang best in slot support. Anyway, though, please tell me what you thought. This one was weird. Like, I think it's half-half for me, for sure. But tell me what you guys thought down below. If you enjoyed this and you want to see more of me, watch me at Twitch TV /Tecnics channel. That's it. Eee!